When you're in your coffin, clanging down the river, with all the other coffins in the water of the next world, all of them bumping and jostling against one another, the contents thrown about like riding in a small plane, you'll peek your head up to see what the racket is. You'll see the other coffins. Looking around, you'll see nothing but coffins and river, and two banks distantly flanking the river, and the biggest, tallest dark stretching above. So dark it feels like this place, big as it is, must be inside some sort of bigger place. There's still stars, though. Wherever this river is, you can still see stars. And while looking around, you'll see that there are other heads peeking out of their coffins. You yell across the dark, asking, "You know where we are?" And someone will answer back, "Nope." "You?" "Nope," you say back. You ask someone else, "What about you?" "No." "I wonder where this is." And someone else will say, "I don't know, but it's big." And someone else, "Yeah, it's vast." And someone else, depending on what part of the river you're in, may say, "Yeah, vast like the backside of Sean Brown." And even though no one on the river knows who Sean Brown is, everyone on the river will laugh. The chuckles will subside until a quiet sets in over the laughter. A quiet like you sat down in somebody else's church. And somebody will then ask somebody else, "Where are you from?" And they will say, "Texas." "What about you?" "Boston." "Boston?" "Yeah, Boston. I know someone from Boston. Kate Lee. You know her?" "No." "What about Stephen Ellis?" "I'm actually in Somerville." "Somerville?" "Yeah, Somerville." And someone else will then yell out, "Somerville? I know someone in Somerville." "Who?" "Nick Cathcart. Know him?" I do actually. I do know him." "Yeah? Yeah. Oh man, small world. Yeah, Nicky's a great guy. He is. I hadn't seen him in 5-10 years, and when I did, he had a first edition of an E.E. Cummings book to give me. Great guy." And the first person probably won't know who E.E. Cummings is, but will still agree that yes, Nicky is a great guy. And then it will get quiet again, until someone else asks, "Where is it that we are?" And no one will answer. A few people shrug. All of you will look into the stars that are collecting overhead. You'll try to think of someone you might know that lives in Somerville, or Texas, or Florida, or France, just to have something to talk about with a person you never met before just right now. Just to share something in the dark quiet, even though all of you are already sharing the river and the sound of the current bumping all of you into one another. And you'll wonder where the water is taking you, and how long it will be before it brings you there, and what there will be like. If it'll be like here, on the river, with all of us sitting in our boxes, trying to split the dark by sharing our voice with others. If it'll be like how it was in the world before this one.